Hello, everyone. This is the Out of the Ordinary Friends podcast, episode 82. 82. Did you guys catch that? Who I was trying to be right there?
No.
I was impersonating somebody. So I was impersonating the report of the week. If anybody
I don't
knows
know
who that is.
Oh, it's that guy. Never mind.
He's one of my favorite food reviewers on YouTube. The best.
The fact that you watch food reviews is concerning.
Okay, so
any food review.
Michael,
What's
do you
up?
know who I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, so he's the guy who wears the suits all the time.
Oh, the
Very
guy in his
pasty.
suit in the car?
Yeah.
Very nerdy. Yeah.
That guy is one of the best food reviewers I've ever seen, bro.
Really?
Yeah, dude, like, there's something about him that is so freaking entertaining that I keep watching his videos. You know what? You know what I mean? Like, just the way he delivers his lines and the way he eats his food is so fascinating, because when he eats his food, he's not like well, yes, but like, because he's in the food reviewer niche of YouTube, a lot of them I see, like, they're very energetic, they talk a lot, they speak when they're eating, they do all that, but he's very quiet. He chews his food. Like, he'll take a bite of something and be like, for like a good like 10 seconds, right? And then he'll be like, keeps finishing his chewing, and then he's like, one more bite. Takes it again, puts the food down, cleans up, gets some water,
Oh, jeez.
and then he starts to review the food. But it's so freaking.
And this is like gold to you? Like, it's so great?
It is content gold. This is what I live for. I live for that guy.
I feel sorry for
that guy is
That's
freaking
content
amazing.
gold?
That is content gold. Like, it's so subtle. It's peaceful.
He's just eating.
But it's the way he eats, though. It's so I don't know. It's so satisfying. You know what I mean? Like, I cannot explain it. But yeah, like, he has been on. Like, I've been watching that guy's videos a lot lately, and I don't know what it is, bro. It's just so funny.
Well, I don't really like to watch people eat, but hey, I support you. Do you like mukbang? Like, just in general?
I have to
mukbang.
avoid those.
You like mukbang, Andrew?
No, I said Alex must love those.
Oh, yeah, you have to love it.
I like them, but I must avoid them because they make me hungry as fuck. You know what I mean?
They do.
They make me super
I have the
fucking
exact
hungry.
opposite
They
reaction.
gross me out. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to
Really?
eat right now.
I don't want to eat anything.
See,
Some of
not
the
me.
worst,
It's
some of the
so
worst content
it's
on
so
YouTube.
Not me.
wet.
I want to
and
eat.
like, I don't want to hear all the smacking and stuff going around. That's so nasty.
Yeah. I get you. But like, there's something like about it. It's like, okay, so it's not very. Let me think. It's not super creative, like just to eat a bunch of food in front of you, but like still, it drives a big audience. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen like some of them have like a ton of views and stuff like that, but it's like it's because everybody loves food and is usually hungry, so they watch them. But I have to like not watch them because they'll just make me fucking want to eat like an entire menu. I've thought about doing it though, like not taping
The whole
it.
menu?
No, not
Oh.
taping it, but actually trying that stuff. But I think that's gonna be super expensive, and I don't want to fucking, because I won't finish it. I already know that, so
Yeah.
it's like, what am I gonna do with all this fucking food? Like, after a while, it just looks bad and gross, you know? Like, I'm not talking about like a food challenge either. Like, eat it in this amount of time. Just like, get it all and start eating it, bro. But then again, it's like that's gonna be a fucking big mistake. It wouldn't end well. It'd be awful.
Well, I've seen you do food challenges before, and I get nervous for you, like for your health when it's happening, because you look like you're dying. Honestly.
When have I done a food challenge?
Well, it wasn't it wasn't like they were saying, "Oh, eat all this food." It was more like you did it yourself. You made the challenge yourself.
Gotcha.
Like, I'm gonna eat this whole basket of fries. Or we're saying, Alex, you can't possibly eat all that, and you're like, watch me, and then you do it, and you're just kind of like halfway through, you're sitting there, head down, like almost defeated.
Oh well, yeah, it is inducing pain, but
Yeah.
it's all worth it though.
You're stretching your intestines.
It's almost like if you were
beyond
to,
its limits.
that to me is like climbing a mountain. You know,
No.
it's the struggle on the way up. It's
that at all.
hard. You want to give up. You look at the food like, I still got this much to go to finish it, and then you finish it, and then I swear to you, bro, it feels like you've climbed the summit of a mountain. It feels amazing,
The
bro.
exact same thing.
And also, you got a belly full of food. So it's perfect.
So you're saying mountain climbing is as easy as
No, it's
eating
as hard as eating all that food.
Oh, it's hard.
It could be. It could be. For me, it feels like it could be. And I've climbed a mountain. So
See, I think me and Andrew are more on the team of just I want to enjoy the food. I don't want to see how much can I shove down my gullet. But
Well,
that's all right.
But it's like I do the same thing because I want to enjoy the food, and I know I need food to survive. Right? There's two different sides of me. I either
Like a coin.
eat two different sides. So it's
crazy?
like a coin. So I either eat to survive, which is the bare minimum, what I need, like a serving of food, right? One serving, that's it. Or
That's it.
and then there's enjoyable, like I really want to go on a food adventure and treat myself and want to eat multiple servings and have a legit journey, right? Those are my two options of approaching food.
A journey?
A journey.
That's a nice
Food
way
just
of
eating at a
journey.
restaurant.
It's,
Come on.
That's code for gluttony.
Well, okay, but if I haven't been to that restaurant, if I have not been to that restaurant, it's going to be an experience. And I want that experience to be a journey rather than just a serving. Like, oh, I'm hungry. Let's just eat so I don't feel this bad anymore. No, I want to eat to enjoy it, to taste it, to experiment with it. That's what I'm all about, dude.
What are you, a chef?
Not a chef. No. I
You know,
cannot
like,
make food.
let's
though.
get a salad.
I can't
let's
make
get a
that many
pizza.
food though.
I'll put the pizza in the salad, I'll toss it up, and then I'll eat it like that.
Wouldn't that be gross though?
You're experimenting.
True. You're right about that. But I would rather do it separately than mixing them like that. That just seems odd and disgusting.
You're experimenting.
I don't think so.
This is on your line of thinking. You said go to the place and experiment.
Experiment with different types of food and eat them separately. Don't mix and combobulate them.
Just go eat.
Well, sure, yes, that too. But like, I would like it better that way.
Just
you
go
know?
out to eat.
Well, how do you approach food, Michael?
And I just eat it.
Just as like a nutritional value, because you're a pretty fit guy, and I don't know if you have a diet or if you've been on a diet.
No diets.
Okay.
It all depends on the food. If it's something I really enjoy, then I'll eat a lot of it. Like Sloppy Joe's. Sorry, Andrew.
There you go. Like I
I'll
swear,
eat
you could probably
4.
crush like a whole can of Sloppy Joe meat, right?
Oh yeah,
By
because
yourself,
I mean
right?
it's when we make it, I'm pretty sure it's proportionate to like 1 can for every pound of hamburger meat. So that's like what we use, and I finished like I don't know 70% of it usually each time.
Yeah,
so I mean,
Jesus.
does it seem like it's
I'm
only
just-
a pound?
I'm
come on.
playing.
Yeah. Okay, but what if you had like a pizza to yourself? Now, like one whole pizza.
Like a personal
would
pizza?
you like
Large?
discipline yourself? Yeah, large. Let's
I do
say
not discipline myself.
Little Caesars, which is 8 slices. Do you can the whole thing in one night, or do you save some for the next day?
Usually I can't. Like my stomach literally cannot fit all of that pizza in me. So by default, it's saved for the next day. But I would say most of the time there's like 2 slices left by the end. So I almost get there. But I know if I eat one more, I'm gonna die. Like just
So you're
right
not
there.
like those guys like, oh, only 2 slices for me. That's it.
No.
Yeah. I'm not about that either. I can't do that. I tried.
Well, I'm
but I
not
can't.
about the thing either where it's like, you know, people are doing really good on their diet and they're like, oh, you want a donut? It's like, no, I can't. And then but to me in my head, I'm like, 1 donut, like that's not gonna kill you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like I've heard like people say like, I'm on this diet, my body is doing well, but if I have like 1 chip, 1 donut, 1 slice of pizza, my body will crumble.
It's
Like,
game over.
That's what they like. It seems like to me like when they have that pizza, like your whole body is barricaded. You're just taking a battering ram and destroying it. Like, does that really happen? Does 1 pizza, 1 donut have really that much of a lasting effect on your body? I don't think so.
I think it's more of they're scared of like
It'll lead to more things.
Yeah. Okay. Like, if I accept this, then I'm going to keep letting myself cheat more often. And then they're just kind of back to where they were before the diet took over. I think that's what it centers around.
That makes sense.
Willpower.
I mean, but like, I don't know. It's just when they say it like, oh, no, I can't have that. That's going to kill me. You know? But I guess it makes more sense that, that bad decision is going to lead to more bad decisions, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
It's like a gateway drug. That first donut back, then you're done.
Last night, I ate good. I ate really good. You know what I had? I had
He doesn't.
bread. I had fries. mashed potatoes, and a medium rare steak. And a beer to wash it all down.
You had fries and mashed potatoes.
Yes. And I realized
He's that guy.
midway through, this was not a good idea.
No.
Because I forgot. I didn't forget, but I thought that I could be fine with it. I finished all the food. That was easy. But midway through, I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have had all this potatoes. Maybe I should have got like a salad or something. But anyways, I ate all that food, and I felt amazing after. I felt amazing. I've never felt that good in my entire life. Well, not in a while, but like when I eat that fatty food,
yesterday was your birthday.
True.
Right?
Yes, it was. That's
Happy
why
birthday.
I indulge. Thank you.
And who's not here on your birthday? Zach, by the
Zach.
way,
Happy
for
birthday.
everyone.
Well, it was yesterday, but yeah. True.
I'm just saying they haven't heard his voice by now, so we gotta say Zach's gone.
True. Zach is gone. Zach has
R.I.P.
is doing some business or whatever.
Yeah, down at the
Tending
docks.
to something.
So
Anyways.
yeah, I felt super good after that, and I usually feel really, really good when I eat fatty foods. Like, whenever I eat Cheez-Its, Cheez-Its for some reason release a pure joy in myself because they're so fucking perfect. Like the Cheez-Its are like one of the most perfect snacks that's ever been made, and when you get a good bag or a good box, holy fuck, it could lift my mood easily, bro. Easily. Like, that's why I like to enjoy food, because it makes me feel good. Now, I don't have a problem with food that some people do, which is unfortunate when they can't control themselves. But for me, I'm able to control it slightly, but sometimes I do go a little overboard. Isn't that kind of like with you, Andrew, with like
Not
Cheetos?
really. No.
No?
I mean, sure, a couple times, but most of the time I just eat what I need and that's it.
No, that's not true, though. I've seen you snack a bunch. Maybe you need to eat more.
That's why I said
Maybe you have to eat more.
sometimes.
Because whenever you work
Eat more, dude. Eat
on
more.
the stream, you wake up, you have 1 cup of coffee, and midway through the day, you have 1 plain ass sandwich.
Yeah.
You need more food.
All right.
You should think about that. Because if I'm looking at this clearly, you don't have enough energy within in your body, so that's because you lack food, which you need more food. Have you ever thought about that?
No. I
Really?
just think about the game I'm playing and that's it. Stream. Entertaining the masses.
Entertaining the masses.
The masses.
How massive are we talking about here?
Everyone on Twitch?
Everybody,
Potentially.
potentially.
Asterisks.
Maybe fucking 2 viewers. That's it.
Potentially, yeah.
Is Ruffles still there?
I don't know.
What about Commander Root?
I don't know.
Did
Not
he-
here,
have
not
we
here to
talked
play.
about that
Not here to
before?
play this game with you.
I feel like Commander Root was a bot this whole time.
He was a bot.
No, there's
Wait,
no
what?
way. There is no way that he's a bot.
You can check if you go on the account, Alex.
It says
Yeah, if
that he's
no,
a bot.
But it's like it'll show.
No,
like,
it's a
that
person
like
controlling it, but it's a
it's like a
bot.
program. It's like going to just random streams, and then you click on the account, and it's like, oh, you want to get more viewers on your stream? Do this and this and this.
Yeah.
And that's about it. But Alex,
Yo.
when you're eating fat and sugary food, endorphins are released into your body. That's why you feel good.
orphans.
That is true.
Orphans.
So
orphans are
Why?
released.
Why is it that good food-
Endorphins.
Endorphins. Yes. So why is it that when you eat good food,
Fine.
like an apple or not an apple,
He's talking. Otherwise,
Like,
I would explain it.
when you eat like a stick of celery
Who does
or
that?
lettuce
Who does that?
or tomato,
Who does that?
why does endorphins not release in your body
Orphans.
for the same thing? Like, is it just like a trigger of sugar and salt, or what
No,
is
it's
it?
because our bodies want sugar and fat and salt, like everything. That's what it gets like immediate energy from. Like,
Okay,
everything else is more nutrient dense, but it's not as like it isn't. First of all, doesn't satisfy your taste buds as well. The stick of celery tastes like nothing.
That's true. It's mainly water, which is nasty,
It's green, thick.
but it tastes like water.
Oh,
If you've had celery,
I
you
have.
would know. But I know
And
what you
just
get.
eat plain ass sandwiches. You need some celery for your Twitch lunch.
What? Okay, let's think. What food do you think could pep his energy up?
Pep his step. Let's see.
What food? Like, we got to think about this. The
Do
food
we?
that could energize you a
don't think we
shit
do.
ton.
I don't know.
I would say a cheeseburger. Why
Oh,
don't
yeah.
you make it like
That'll put me in a great mood right off the bat.
It would, huh?
Just smelling it.
because I think that like
Ew.
because Andrew,
Ew.
remember back in the
Smell this. I'm in a good mood now.
Like having
remember-
it sit in the room and the smell.
exactly
I
because
didn't mean like I pick it up and put it back
I thought
down.
it was, you have it there. You don't feel good. You're like, I'm feeling kind of down. We'll take a whiff for a cheeseburger.
because I feel like Andrew.
What do you feel like?
Now this
Alex?
is not just from gaming or anything, but back in the day when we would come home from school,
Uh-oh.
we were kids. We're like, what do we have to eat? And I think one of us would always say, just make a sandwich. And like, I had a sandwich for lunch. I don't want that anymore. But you would still make it because you're hungry, right? You got to eat something. But that would always like kind of set you back. It's like, you hold the sandwich and you're like,
He's like disappointed.
I'm
with
disappointed in it. So I feel like whenever you have that sandwich just sitting there, as much as you hated making sandwiches as a boy and eating those for lunch and dinner sometimes, that has triggered in your brain to feel mopey. The very sight of a homemade sandwich is now your downfall.
No, I don't.
You look at it and then you're like, my day's now if you replace that with a nice sexy looking cheeseburger.
Quite the accusation.
When
what goes on
when
in
you
my
replace it with a nice sexy cheeseburger, I feel like your mood would
Sexy.
would just blow up.
head. I would have just said good.
But because as soon as I
Good.
mentioned cheeseburger, you lit
Look
up.
at him. Look at him. He's happy. He's all giddy
See?
right now.
The cheeseburger is the because
Cheeseburger.
Isn't that your favorite food of all time?
Yeah.
So there we go. All you got to do now is prep 5 cheeseburgers a week for the stream. No. I'm not saying that you make all of them like full cheeseburgers.
Goodbye, Andrew.
Don't
You're gonna
do that.
die in a year. I'm sorry.
But maybe what you should do is you should make 5 patties, have enough stuff to make a cheeseburger, and then have one
Talking
cheeseburger
about, like,
every
meal
day.
prep, but with cheeseburgers.
Yes. How about we do that? How about we do meal
'Cause I'll
prep?
fucking die.
Meal prep for happiness instead of fitness. Let's take
So I'll
the method of
flippin' die.
getting fit, having
Pass
chicken,
away.
broccoli, rice, and all that. Replace that, fuck that, with food that makes you happy. We'll call it the happiness fit plan.
Happy meal.
The happy meal. Holy fuck. That's
I
already
didn't know
taken. But the happy fit plan. We'll have it that because when you have a good,
will have it
good, nice food that you're looking forward to, your mood gets brightened up. But that's not saying that you eat that, but you still feel happy, or you can still work out and everything. You'll be fine. You'll be, have the sugars, the fats, the carbs, all the calories, but just in a much more appealing food, and your mood would brighten. I would hope.
You're
It's
really onto
definitely
something
an
here, 'cause
idea.
when you tell Andrew, like, or he's like, "What are we having for dinner?" and you're like, "Get this, tacos or chicken fajitas," his mood's like plummets.
Yes.
But if it's
So I highly believe
cheeseburgers-
that the food concept of having
Well, it's not with everyone. I mean, if you whatever your favorite food is, if you hear that's for dinner, then holy shit, your mood goes up.
exactly,
this
bro.
isn't a unique
That's why
thing to
food,
me.
eating the good food, is good for you because then you get all happy.
But we don't get grumpy, is what I'm saying.
Well, yeah, if I don't like it, I don't like it.
But you see, you have that already
I
trained
just
in
dropped
your,
a
that's
classic
already
Andrew.
trained in your mind though from way back as a
Mood.
child about sandwiches, homemade sandwiches. Yes, they're fuel for the fire, but they're not very good unless you make them good. But like if it's just basic and it's like it's boring, you feel boring, you act boring, all that stuff. But you get a nice good fucking cheeseburger and you feel great.
Yeah.
That makes sense though. Would you consider that? Would
Would
you
I consider
consider
what?
to make cheeseburgers daily?
No,
No.
'cause I'll freaking die.
But you would be happy though. Let's say you also work out though. So
But these sandwiches are only
counteracts it.
barely keeping you alive. They're just enough nutrition.
Yeah,
to
the sandwiches
keep you
barely keeping you awake. When you're
That's
on your
so I
stream,
get
you're
it.
like,
But that's so when I do have a cheeseburger, whenever I do, it's such an event.
there. Yeah.
it's such a good feeling.
But you love them no matter what, so it would be great no matter
eventually it's just that will stop if I keep doing it every day.
Now you're
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting to tune into the stream. Andrew's just either dead or asleep. One of the two. I'll have a bet with myself.
But okay, so like, but wouldn't you like love to see like Andrew just like? So okay, so right now we have this sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
what happened?
Just sitting there munching on his sandwich.
I don't know.
Bored.
Is that what he looks like when he does it?
I have no idea. But you replace that with a cheeseburger. Big old smile, energy. You know, I feel like that could happen.
Well, yeah, I've done that before. I've had a sandwich and it's just like whatever, and I have a cheeseburger and it's like this is good. That's it.
Then that's the cure. That's what
I
we should
want
do.
Happy Andrew all the time. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, and you're gonna be at 100%, 24/7.
All the time.
We have to do it.
I don't know why you guys haven't figured out this code. I'm
gonna wake you up 2 a.m. Andrew, you need to eat a burger right now so that you're happy when you wake up. None of this. Oh, I had some Cheerios, and then you don't eat again till dinner, and you're like, I don't know why I'm so mad right now. So, cheeseburgers.
Speaking of more food,
what
are
now?
Are you guys big fans of Taco Bell? Do you like Taco Bell?
No,
They
You
have
aren't?
tacos, so no.
I'm not.
Really?
Kidding.
When did this happen?
Kidding, everyone.
We talked about this.
It's
I feel like, for sure.
Yeah, we have. There's
We
like
have?
80 episodes. There's 80 hours of this show. We had to have.
No, I stopped liking it a long time ago. I don't know. It's like it never.
Okay.
They never execute it well for me. Maybe it's just the ones I'm going to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but they never taste that great. Whatever I get, if I get regular tacos, if I get new items, special items, they're all dog shit. And then now it's even worse because it's like the line's going down the street, so they're like just shoveling this shit out.
Yep.
Like, yeah, who cares? Who cares? This one's spilled. I don't care. Give it to them.
Well, you might love this. They're
Shutting down.
They're not shutting down, but they're condensing their menu even smaller than they are already, because now for some reason they're getting rid of very popular, I thought, items on Taco Bell.
Cinnamon twists?
Nope, they're keeping those pieces of shit.
Dude, those are stale. Like, I love them, but they're stale like 70% of the time. I don't know. Maybe they see me and they're like, give this guy the stale ones again. Just get where they have a stale bag.
They hear his voice. Hi, and like, oh, stale them up.
They're like, oh, would you like some cinnamon twists? We have some fresh ones waiting for you.
I've had some of those when they're like really good, stale, and then rock hard. Like there were some like, and they weren't even like the full ones. Like they were like tiny little pieces of it, and then you bit in it. You took a bite, and it was like a fucking rock. Like my tooth could have fell out. It was so bad. But anyway, so they're getting rid of a lot of things, and I'm not liking it because the quesarito, which when it came out, I was a huge fan of. Have you ever had that before?
Yeah.
What'd you think of it? I know you don't like Taco Bell, but did you think that was good?
Yeah, I thought it was all right. I gave it like a solid Andrew 5 out of 10.
What the hell? I don't score?
Those were a very, very good item. Like, I thought they were pretty good. Getting rid of that, getting rid of the 7-layer burrito. I've never had that. And
It's too many layers.
getting rid of the nachos. Like
How does it all
like
fit?
the chips and the cheese. You know when you get the bag of chips and you get
I never
the
get
nacho?
those, but those look like shit.
Bro,
they look like they're the picture alone. They look like these aren't cooked.
They are hella good. They're hella good, bro.
Like shit.
Well, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
The chip with the bag and the little side of cheese.
The chip,
I'm just wondering, like, what is he talking about? Like, they don't look cooked. I don't understand.
Like they don't like when I
Beats
think
me,
of
I ain't Mike.
nachos, I'm seeing like all the shit on it like melted, like it's all like together. I don't want like you pull up the chip and it's all just boop falls off because it's all dry. I want like if you're gonna make it at home, put all the stuff in there, slam it in the oven or microwave, pull it out, boom, cheesy goodness. Just
Okay, but
all
what happens to the chips when you microwave them? Don't they get like a little bit like stale or something?
You got to get the nacho chips.
The nacho chips. Gotcha.
Those ones don't melt.
All right, good. But they're taking rid of a lot of items, so it's like, what the hell's going on? Your menu's getting smaller.
Fuck 'em.
What are you trying to do? Limit our fucking intake of Taco Bell? I don't think so. I don't like this. Not one bit.
Limit
Also,
my
all the
intake.
potato grillers are gone. What the fuck are the vegetarians gonna eat there? They can't eat anything, basically.
We're not gonna starve. There's other places.
But
we
if
have
what-
food
but,
everywhere.
But a lot of people sometimes they crave Taco Bell.
Says
That
you.
taste, that Taco Bell taste, it's iconic, and they're taking it away.
well, then they can't get it. Then
That
done deal.
isn't.
That's
but,
it.
But that isn't fair though. That's not fair. They should be able to have it. They like. Why would you get rid of a vegetarian
EJ.
option from Taco Bell? Like, what are you gonna replace that with?
McDonald's.
No.
Nothing?
They're options at Taco Bell. What would they replace them with? I have no idea, but I need to know soon because people are gonna fucking be in an
Why don't
outrage.
they do this is a breakfast item, so excuse me, but just thought of this right now. So it's all the breakfast bullshit, like bits of sausage, bits of bacon, eggs, and it's a taco, but it's a pancake.
Huh?
Wait.
So you have a
I hear you.
pancake.
I hear
Lost
what
me.
you're
You have
saying.
a
Yes.
pancake, but you have
Fold
all
it.
you have it like a taco, and you put bacon and eggs in it and cheese. Does that not sound good?
I think they had something like that.
You just made this into like a American like fucking I don't know like a.
I swear to
Green-
God, they
I
had like
don't
a
know.
waffle taco. I think
Yeah,
they
that
had
sounds
that
good.
already, but it wasn't. I don't think they do. They still have it?
You're like almost trying to make a
I don't know.
McGriddle. You son of a bitch!
It's a
like
taco. You son of a bitch.
no, you said use a pancake as the taco shell.
Yeah,
and
yes.
just have eggs and bacon.
For breakfast, yeah. But they already did that with the waffle taco,
Okay.
and I'm pretty sure that's still on the menu. It could be not though. I don't know.
Okay.
But
No, but take this pancake taco that he made, right? The pancake and then the eggs and the bacon on the inside. Turn it this way. What does that make, huh? That's a McGriddle. You
I
got
don't
the
know.
two,
I
the
don't
two
know what that-
pancake,
I don't know what that
pancake
is.
breads on top.
I work
eggs
at
and
Taco
bacon
Bell.
in the middle. Boom.
I don't know what that is. I
McGriddle.
don't go to
You just
McDonald's. I
turn
go
it
to
to the
Taco
side.
Bell.
This guy thought he's so innovative. No.
but do you think
Hey.
people would buy that?
Hey.
I think people would buy
No,
that.
because then they're gonna catch on like me. Like, hey, this is just a McGriddle. What the fuck?
But it's even better. It has eggs and bacon.
It's at Taco Bell.
What's in a McGriddle?
Eggs and bacon. But this way,
Yeah.
it's in a taco. It's much more enjoyable. You can go like
much more
eat it as a taco, bro. Like everything about it it seems better.
Oh my, sit up.
Why
Than
does
a
that?
sandwich.
Why does making it a taco make it so much better?
Because you can just shovel it in your mouth. You don't have to like.
Shovel it.
All right, so here's the thing: when you're eating a taco, right? Now let's say it's not
in
like
the
it's not
coal
going to
mine?
be a
Shovel it.
It's not a crunchy taco. It's clearly going to be a soft pancake. So when you fold it, and depending how big it is, right? It could be about like I would say about this big, right? This big.
Yeah,
You
everyone,
grab
this
it,
big.
and then you just shovel it
Listeners, this big.
in that mouth like that. So when you do it, you don't have to do like this and like a sandwich,
You
right?
don't have to do that.
Impossible. So when you have like this,
Impossible.
it's more of
People
like
eat it.
it's more of like it's more of a shoveling way, just like putting it in your mouth. You know what I mean? And I feel like, and especially, you can drizzle some syrup on it with a packet of syrup, like salsa.
Oh,
That's such a brilliant idea. Coin that, Andrew, please, right now.
Coined.
He said coined.
TM. Oh, I don't know.
So that
You guys
could be
are
a good
blowing
idea.
my mind right
It was
now.
just an idea. God, Michael was getting on my ass. It was like, hey, get off. And now Alex
Well, I
is on my
heard.
ass.
I think I
It's
heard
like, hey,
something
get
about
off.
like.
Get off. Can't get off. You never got off.
I think I
Thank
heard
you.
something about McDonald's. I think
Three.
they had like a egg McMuffin
What?
with a McChicken patty on it. I've heard about this. And I don't know if it's
Why?
real. I don't know if it's real, but I want to try it so bad.
You could.
Why do you? Why
You could
is
just
it,
do that because
Like, think about this.
The
Think about this,
sausage
Michael.
egg
Think about
McMuffin,
this. You gotta deliver
every
can
hour
I
of
talk?
the day meal, and then you just
Can I
grab
talk? I was
McChicken,
talking and
then
now
you
you're
just
talking
take it
over me.
apart and then slap it in there, and then eat them like that. This could be done.
You done?
I am now done.
All right, think of this. Think of this. You pull
Go
up
ahead.
to McDonald's, right? The breakfast capital of the fast food world. All right.
Denny's?
You know what they have already: sausage egg McMuffins, sausage biscuits, egg McMuffins.
Yes, yes. You know what they have.
Egg biscuits.
Hash
And now
browns.
you pull up and you're like,
Hot
I want to spice it up a bit. What else you got on the menu? Well, we have this egg McMuffin, but the trick is it also has a McChicken patty. Well, I love the McChicken and I love the egg McMuffin. Let's try it. Imagine you get a crispy, toasty McEnglish muffin, a slice of American cheese, and a round egg that has been freshly prepared from the hearts of McDonald's. You add it with Canadian bacon, and boom, a big, thick, hot piece of McChicken and crispy patty, and you enjoy that son of a bitch. That is innovating, and I want to try it.
It's not. You just threw a piece of chicken on there.
But it's all about flavor creation. Have you ever seen Ratatouille?
It's all about
it's textbook Ratatouille. You experiment with flavors. It might not look pretty, but it'll sure taste wonderful. I want more of that in fast food. Take some risks, combine items, do it. Because I'm tired of the ordinary. I am. Let's get extraordinary.
You want out of the ordinary?
This got so cringe. But continue, Michael.
I feel like you can't just use the rule of I like this and I like this. Maybe if I combine them, I'll like it even more. You can't just use that for anything. You're like, I like this. Why not combine it with this random item? Maybe it'll taste good.
They barely did it with chicken and waffles. It's like the only thing that they've ever successfully done it with.
Mm-hmm.
Gentlemen.
What?
PB&J is kind of like shit, but,
there
whatever.
You go.
They still eat that shit.
That's how food is created.
Yeah,
add this to this. Let's combine it. What do these flavors
Buttered
really
up nuts.
unlock?
Put chili on it.
What are they trying to
Citos.
speak to me? These flavors are speaking to me.
They're speaking.
I don't know what it is, but I like it, and I enjoy.
Run away.
I enjoy
everyone.
this.
Stay away from this man.
The journey.
So like, why don't you combine these items at home? Why are you waiting for these fast food places to do it?
Well,
you
first,
broke the logic. It's over.
Well, I don't have the materials to make a.
You just said you could get them.
Buy a chicken and some eggs and bacon.
Are you saying Alex is to leave the
Well, you
house?
see, with this
Go
that's,
out in public?
That's not
Get in a
my
car?
job to do it, right?
Put on
It's not
clothes.
I can do it, but I
Spend
feel
money?
like the
Interact with other human beings?
See, we said cheeseburger, and he's all in our business.
Is that what you're saying?
Okay, can I speak though? Can you not interrupt?
Go ahead.
So I want the fast food chains to try this. That's who I'm mainly speaking to. Try something new. Try something different. Yes, it's out of the ordinary, but it might work. It might catch on. It might be amazing. Look at the fucking Doritos Locos Taco when that came out. That was a huge fucking hit. I haven't had one in years, but I'm pretty sure they're still good, right?
You know what we just need, Alex? A new fast food place in general. Like, instead of having all these other places, like, can you add, like, this new special item? Just a brand new thing that'll take down McDonald's, take down Jack in the Box, Taco Bell, Burger King,
I don't support
everyone. I don't know what it would be, but maybe we just need a new place in general.
Maybe.
Then they can have all these new items that you like or you want, and they'll be like, you know what? Send us in your best recipes, and the best ones will be put on our menu. And next day, there's that fucking chicken and egg breakfast sandwich.
Bullshit sandwich that you invented. Right now.
But it could taste good though. Could taste good.
No.
Then make it. Try it out first.
All right.
Someone's gotta try it. He is not gonna do it.
I won't do it though.
Make a video. Wear a suit in a car. Boom. You're famous on YouTube.
Yeah.
You review your own food that you made.
Freaking disown you.
You don't own me though.
Whatever's under that.
Yep.
Well,
They'll buy you and then they'll disown you.
In other news, Dr. Disrespect has returned from the abyss.
He did?
He has returned. He is now on YouTube at Dr. Disrespect.
I don't think there's ads.
It's kind of a demotion, huh?
Is it though?
I thought he was on Twitch.
Well, he got banned mysteriously. Nobody knows why though. Not even him. And yesterday was his inaugural stream on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it racked in around 500,000 viewers. So I would say he's doing pretty good. He's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
And it was so nice to see him back, man. He's one of my favorite streamers of all time.
Your good friend, Dr. Disrespect.
My good friend, Dr. Disrespect. A lot of respect to you. Shout out. I love the guy. I do. I think he's super entertaining. He's also good at games, but it's his character. I love it. I cannot get enough of it.
Well, he copied Andrew wearing his shades on stream.
He did.
Yeah. Why don't you watch some random guy stream, but you won't watch your own brother? Huh? What's up with that? No support.
Yes.
Well, I mean,
I'll cut it short. Yes.
I live with him, so I am supporting him.
No.
I say, good job with the stream, bro. Good job with the stream.
No, you don't.
I have multiple times.
I don't believe you.
I ask him, good stream today? Good stream. Good.
That's it. That was your support.
That's all I need to give him.
Is that not how you support other human beings?
All he said was, he asked you, good stream? And you're like, yeah. He's like, okay, good stream.
It was a good stream, but are you guys excited that he's back, though? Or do you even care?
No! I never watched him.
Really? Why
Yes, I watched him. I like it.
How come? Do you think he's not good, or do you think he's annoying, or what's the thing?
I just never watched him.
Yeah.
Well, I recommend him to you. He's pretty good at games.
What does he do?
Well, he streams mainly battle royale games, which I think you like a lot.
No,
he talks about
love
games.
Story games.
He worked in the game.
Cheeseburger.
He's worked in the games industry for a while, so he's got some background knowledge. I mean, I feel like he'd be a good fit for you, so you should try him out.
I don't watch too many streamers. Like I'd rather watch just TV shows or movies.
I like
about
it.
Streamers.
I like it. Well, I don't normally watch streamers either, but his in particular is fucking entertaining as fuck. What do you think about this, Andrew?
Listening to me, audience.
Are you glad he's back?
Unfortunately, I like him. I am glad that he's back. Good. Bravo. We needed him in the streaming. So we both do the same thing. Same thing. Air quotes for our listeners. Same thing.
Yeah. You and him are a lot alike.
We are a lot alike. I mean, we both sit for our profession. We play the same games. And,
they're both entrepreneurs.
Yeah,
they work from home.
Yeah.
Started their own company.
Yeah. It's just, we have this bond. Unbreakable bond. Unbendable, one might say. But it's great to have him back. I find it entertaining. I like watching him. So it's a good morale boost for the community.
All right. Well, you know what? I like Shroud, Alex. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't like Shroud.
I was gonna
roll with that.
I thought this was gonna be another 30-minute.
Because didn't he like go away or something? Like he's not been streaming for a while. I think. I don't know what.
I'm not up to date on all this streamer drama.
I
just kind of see what happens.
Don't you hate it though? Like all the drama with all the streamers and all that.
Isn't that how other humans are?
True.
It doesn't have to be in streaming.
I understand
People
that.
are like that at work at many different occupations.
But
Bakery,
this is
the
like
bank,
this is like public
the mall,
drama,
the movie theater.
But you know what? People eat it up though.
They
it's
do.
like that.
They do.
That the whole like
reality
beauty,
TV.
The makeup world community. I feel like every other day I'm seeing like Jeffree Star,
the makeup
Shane
community.
Dawson.
That's just
the
best.
And I'm like, what is happening? I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know how many times I have to see a new video recommended that says like breaking my silence or
I love
the
that
truth
shit.
comes out.
That's the
They're
best
like,
shit ever.
I never thought I would have to speak on this. And they're crying already. Like, but here we go. And it's like a half hour long, and I'm like, I can't even bring myself to watch it.
Backstabbing everywhere.
Is that guy Keemstar still do that shit?
Manipulation, huh?
Does Keemstar still do all that shit?
I don't know. Don't watch Keemstar.
But yeah, I know what you're talking about though. I know what you're talking about, like breaking my silence.
I'm not on the YouTube drama as much. I'm more to Twitch because I'm on Twitch, so
He's
you know,
more of a Twitch guy. Yeah,
Twitch guy.
Well, there's drama everywhere. Alex, you watch all these like
bullshit
I don't know,
food reviews,
movie,
God knows what.
Yeah,
watch Rock's move on YouTube.
Is there food review drama between food reviewers?
Is there
Bro,
sex
sadly,
scandals?
There has been some, but this was a while.
What?
This was a,
What is there to be drama?
This was a while
They were
ago.
like, you don't
bro,
like the
a
McChicken?
while
Fucking
ago. So I think like there was some YouTube food reviewer who was like trying to collab with somebody else, and they were like, yeah, they didn't show up. So I was like, what the hell's? And they made a whole video about it. I was like, oh,
that's
fuck.
standard. That's
so
company standard.
that usually gets a lot of viewer traction. And that creates drama and stuff. And then he has a response video why I did not show up. It's fucking incredible, bro. It's some of the best stuff ever. Like, I remember like back in the day, the real like stuff that started it all, I think, was Content Cop from iDubbbz. Was like because he would literally make a video of his whole channel, and either like just destroy him or just kind of point out some stuff that he's like, yeah, well, you did this and you did that, and then you claim this on Twitter, and it's like it's a bunch of drama that happens, right? He doesn't do that anymore, I think. I mean, I don't follow him anymore, so I have no idea.
Should we title this video something super misleading, like we actually did it, or can't believe we've done this, breaking our silence?
Breaking our silence.
Do that.
See if we get the clicks.
Do that, breaking our silence.
Do you think that would happen,
funny.
Though? That could happen.
Breaking our silence.
That would happen.
I think it would get a little bit more. But they would be like, what the fuck? What,
exactly.
Silence on what?
Yeah, exactly, because
that's a meme. Joke's on you.
Yeah.
Make the thumbnail all like clickbaity and all
that. I'll do it
that.
right now. Ha ha ha, I won.
Yeah. We'll come up with like, we'll make like a fake argument between us, and all three of our groups will all make our own podcasts, and then we'll all start like talking about each other. Really toxic. Very toxic. Like
very
bringing
toxic,
up dark shit.
That's easy.
Yeah. And then boom, millions of views. That's all it takes.
Yay.
Create the drama and then just see where it takes us.
Yeah.
Like that could be fucking a gold mine.
This whole Dr. Disrespect thing, he probably told them, "Can you guys ban me?" and then I'll come back and then I'll get thousands, hundreds of thousands.
But first I'll sign the contract and then you ban me. But we
me?
can't tell anybody why you banned me. Because imagine that, dude. Like imagine like him actually having that much power for him to say, let's ban me and let's see what happens. Like let's just see what happens. And then totally like say nothing about it, because when he got banned and then we heard nothing about him. Nothing. And then we saw some clips on Twitter that he's coming back and stuff like that. It's like, bro, this is fucking like, it's almost scripted. Like this cannot be real. Like there's nobody, I don't know. It's just, it was crazy. It's a mess, really. But
if Andrew ever gets banned, that's how you know he made it. Like he's really popular. If they're focusing that much attention on average Elite 1.
That'd be insane.
Maybe we should keep singing on your stream.
Please
or
don't.
Playing music.
Please don't.
Get you banned faster.
Please don't. Please don't.
That's all it takes.
You guys could do lyrics in the chat, but I'm not gonna sing. I try so hard not to.
You've sang many times.
I know.
We've caught you many times.
They don't catch
We reported you.
Don't catch just me.
We're gonna walk in there and arrest you ourselves.
You silly mofos singing, slipping tongues, and it's like.
And then when we do it, you're like, shut up.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want.
And then when you do it, we're like, shut the fuck up. He'll be playing like some game, and then he'll be like, staying alive. Like, shut up.
Be like, nope, stop
it. Because we don't want to get you banned. Could they really like take your whole channel off if they see that?
Yes, but I think since I don't make money, they just mute the actual stream, like
the whole thing.
The area where there's music, yeah.
Oh.
See,
if you go on there, you can see it.
He's gonna make his own music for the "Be Right Back" screen and his intro. He's gonna make his own little beats.
Damn, dude, that'd be sick.
They can't do anything because it's like, I made this, bitch. Back off.
Yeah.
Alex, did you see that that new Avengers game?
Oh, dude,
I
just saw gameplay of that today. Let me tell you.
This shit's been
okay. Hold on. Let me tell you. Did you see Spider-Man is coming to PS4?
Oh, I did see that.
Not Xbox.
I saw that.
That is the dumbest thing.
And you know what I want to say?
Ever.
Sony.
What?
Why don't you care about the consumer? Why? Why don't you care about the consumer? Why?
What's this accent I'm hearing?
I don't understand this. You're straight up putting a block on an iconic character in the Marvel universe because you want it only on PlayStation?
Because they can.
Why would you do that? What if I had a kid who loves Xbox, who loves PC, and loves Spider-Man?
They don't care.
But he can't play it because you won't allow it.
That's how it goes.
Money, Alex.
Why would you allow that?
Money.
Do you know how many people won't buy the game on Xbox now because you can't play as Spider-Man?
Probably
good. That's good for them. Then they'll get more people to buy the PS4 version. So then they get more money from whatever company made this game.
Yeah.
Think of the consumer, Sony.
They don't care.
Think of the consumer.
That green paper.
Think of that young boy who loves Spider-Man, who can't get enough of Spider-Man. Think of him.
Fuck that kid. That's what they said.
That is what they said, and that needs to stop because I don't like it.
He's gonna whine and bitch and moan until his dad
Andrew,
caves and gets
Andrew,
him a PlayStation 4 or 5.
Alex, you've taken like journalism classes and argumentation. You know that these companies do psychological shit to get consumers to do certain things.
Yes.
Like with ads or the way they sell things. Like so by putting Spider-Man in only the PlayStation one, they know people are gonna be like, you know what? If they have both consoles, hey, maybe I should get the PS4 version. It's got Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And there go the PS4 sales.
Gonna skyrocket. I mean, I don't like it though.
Maybe.
I can't support that. I can't support them locking, like, just having that barrier on Spider-Man. Like, no, this one is ours. We're keeping this one. You can get the rest of this. Have fun. We know you want this guy. All I'll say is, I hope Spider-Man looks just as bad as the rest of them, so it's not that big of a loss. Like, because I saw the gameplay, and holy crap, it looks terrible.
It looks terrible.
The voice acting might be the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. Thor sounds terrible. He sounds awful. He sounds like... Okay, go ahead. Yeah.
No.
Get him.
The voice acting's fine, by the way. The guy who voices Thor, has been Thor for like so many games and cartoons.
Really?
So, put that one back in your pocket.
You wouldn't know.
I can still say he sounds like shit. He sounds like nothing like Thor.
Eat food.
Nothing like Thor.
Hold on.
Fucker.
What do you mean nothing like Thor? Are you talking about Chris Hemsworth?
Chris Hemsworth is
supposed to
Thor.
look like that.
Oh my God.
Chris Hemsworth
This is some boomer shit, ladies and gentlemen.
This is boomer shit.
It's like, you know what? No one could play a cop besides Clint Eastwood because I saw Dirty Harry 100 years ago, and if I see another man in a uniform that's not Clint Eastwood, I'm gonna freaking riot.
You see,
and they're walkers.
But here's the thing:
you.
Cops, you can cast anybody as cops because anybody can be a cop. Only one person can play Thor. That is Chris Hemsworth. We have seen that multiple times.
There was people before him, fucker. The guy who's voicing Thor right now.
Get him!
The guy who's voicing... Who even knows about that guy?
Travis Willingham.
Scott.
Like, I understand that he's he is some very talented voice actor. I get that. But the majority of the people that know about the Avengers are because they know him from the films.
He's just claiming that you're not good enough.
Okay, how about this? I think from what I heard, he didn't sound very good. Can I say that? I didn't think he sounded good.
I don't know what that means.
He sounded very campy, cartoony,
what's with this vague
childish
bullshit that's coming out of your mouth?
I did not like it. I wasn't a big fan of it.
Let me tell you this. When I saw the trailer on Twitter and stuff, people were saying like...
Hit him in the face.
These character designs... Okay, the faces are mainly what bugged me. The face models of everyone. They look bad. The uniforms and stuff, like... whatever, because you can change that. They have all these classic like comic iterations of costumes that they're going to be putting in the game, but there was a lot of people in the comments saying like someone was saying, oh, this looks bad, like look at the costume, that's not even how they look like in the movie. And then people are saying, once again, there's another fan who doesn't realize like there's more than just the MCU version of these heroes, which is you right now. And when I saw that, I was like, man, how would people do that? Like, none of my friends would do that. I was wrong. Because you're embarrassing me right now.
Embarrassing me too.
Well, now I would like to come back at that. Because, yes.
Good luck.
All right. I think that the faces were atrocious. They still are. Pretty bad. Mm-hmm. The suits, from what I've seen, are awful. They're awful.
They might be like that since they're going to have their other costumes in there. So, like, they're probably forced not to use their actual, costumes. They're supposed to make them different on purpose. Mm-hmm. So, the skins or whatever you call them.
But I still think that the initial reaction
everyone wants
to the costumes was like, ew. It was pretty much the initial reaction when we first saw it. It looked bad. We all said that, I think. So, they failed at that too. Now, I don't know if it's true about the costume thing. I'm assuming it is. They could look a lot better. Right? They could look a lot better. But what I'm saying is, when that trailer first came out, it's like the majority of the people who know these characters, majority, are from the movies. So when you put that out, it's a bit distasteful. It looks off. It looks it looks weird, it looks different, and it's like, okay, I know that's supposed to be Thor, but that doesn't really look like Thor. You know what I mean?
It's Thor.
I understand that it is Thor, or it's supposed to be Thor. So
I don't know if I would say majority are from people who only know him from the movies.
Yeah,
I would say
majority
the
fucking comic books.
Yeah, like, or played the games before they came out before the movies. Because it was like Ultimate Alliance. That's a classic Marvel game.
But
that has all the characters.
I think you could say like the general public, even though they probably don't play the games, they probably have seen the trailer more. The general public probably thinks that doesn't know the comic book look or the old school cartoon sound of Thor. So do you get where I see the little bit of distaste in that? Like where it could come across as like, oh, that doesn't look like Thor. That looks like somebody else.
It's supposed to be.
But your whole thing of saying this guy doesn't sound like Thor because the only Thor that you heard was Chris Hemsworth was like Zach saying Henry Cavill doesn't sound like Geralt. Like the other guy does a better Geralt. But the other guy was the only Geralt, so there's nothing to compare it to. So then by default, he's the Geralt.
And
it's like that doesn't make sense.
Now again,
Alex has that boomer mentality of if it changes, it's bad. So
yeah.
Well, I've only heard
you're always gonna lose with Alex. He's never gonna budge.
Well, I've only seen the small clip of Thor's voice. I didn't like it. So I don't know if I'll play the game or not. I have no idea. But if I do and I end up liking it, I'll eat my own words. How about that?
That's not satisfying enough because then you're just like, okay, I was wrong. And that was it. That's it.
Do you want me to take like a dramatic
It's not embarrassing enough.
And fall into the abyss?
We need a whiteboard or something. We need a big celebration that you were wrong. Mark the date, timestamp, everything.
Just like, he was wrong on this date.
Yeah, because you fight and you push so hard. Sometimes we just give up. It's like he's sucking up all the life force out of me just from this one debate.
But didn't we have like something about that last night with Harry Potter? It was a bit different, but it was like almost the same thing.
Man,
I mean, I don't want to bring this up, but
I don't have a horse in the race because I didn't read the books. I only watched the movies. I'm not gonna say.
I'm not gonna do it.
Nope.
It was the whole.
Let's move on.
Okay. I'll make it short. It was the line of dialogue that was delivered in the movie was claimed that Dumbledore wouldn't be like that. Dumbledore wouldn't have said it like that, and that isn't a great portrayal of Dumbledore in that moment. But we have to remember that there were two actors that played Dumbledore. One sadly passed, the very first guy. And then the second one seemed like the writers took him in a whole different direction of his personality in the new movie. So when you get mad about that, you should have been mad already in the third movie because that's where they went with that character. All right? So don't give me, I'm pissed off at this one line because it totally doesn't sound like his character. Don't give me that. You've already had a third movie where he's a different actor and speaks and talks differently. Don't give me that.
You said that like 3 times, bro. Come on.
I don't want to hear your crying about that, all right?
4. All right, so 1, I want to say, so I'm aware that Harry Potter is book / movie / ride, all that. So hopefully you're aware that there's a lot of Harry Potter fans out there. Number 2, I pray to God, if there is one, that they hear this and go ape poop
That's
on
fine.
you.
Go ahead.
And attack you, because that would be the funniest thing ever.
Bring it.
But anyways, you said claimed. Wrong. There is no claimed. It is. It equals. It's said. Stated
Said
in the book.
what?
Well, what you were saying.
That he's calm and all that.
Yeah. You said they claim. What? No.
The line that we're talking about.
It's written down in the book. Published across many countries.
It is written. He says it calmly or whatever. Right?
You don't even know what we're talking about. All right, yes.
That's what you're talking about, right?
Yes.
Okay, so...
Let me give the context, because no one knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, because you never... You skip
over
context.
Goblet of Fire. You know, Harry's name is in the fucking goblet, and then Dumbledore's like finds him later on. He's like shaking him by the shoulders like crazy, and gonna give him whiplash. And he's like, "Did you put your name in the goblet?" And he's like, I don't know, really upset with them and angry and acting kind of crazy. But apparently in the book, which I did not read, they state it as, "Did you put your name in the goblet of fire?" He asks calmly. That was the line.
Mm-hmm.
But in the movie, it's exaggerated, dramatized, and that's why our friend, and I'm sure a lot of other people had a problem with it, because it wasn't like Dumbledore's character at the time to not be calm and collected.
And what Alex is saying nicely is go F yourself, because they can do whatever they want.
They can, though.
No, that's what I'm saying.
They absolutely
but I said
can.
that in like 3 seconds, and Alex took like 5 minutes, so you're welcome.
I just didn't see anything wrong with it, to be honest with you. So,
but that doesn't mean that their problem with it is moot. Like, they could still have beef with it because it made Dumbledore seem like how he wasn't.
Not in Alex's eyes. Sorry.
I mean, so like, I get it. You can be like, you could have your gripes about it, but you in the end, you just accept it's not the same Dumbledore in the books. It's just not. Why is that so hard? I don't understand.
Just the way
you're
the
so
way, the
like,
way you
I'm
say
on
it.
I'm on the side of cinema.
The
Fuck
way
your
the
books.
way you say it is like, well, it's not like that. So
well,
you might as well suck it up and get the hell out. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
I have very well defended the novel over the film many times. For instance, the Hobbit book.
That's the only time, The Hobbit. That's the only time I've ever heard you defend the novel over the movie.
The Hobbit book is a children's book, right? It's written very basically, with not a lot of,
Written very basically.
It is. Compared to The Lord of the Rings, which is a lot more dense, So it's not as... There's a lot of things in the Hobbit book that are not in the Hobbit.
And
a
there's
lot of
stuff
things
in the
in
movie
Hobbit
that's not in the
movie
book.
that are not in the book.
Like the relationship, right?
Between who?
Between the elf chick and the dwarf.
Yeah, she's not even in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And they added that in to have like an emotional, romantic thing, which is fine. They could do that. I mean, I didn't care for it. I didn't think it was... But I'm not going to rant about it, like saying, this shouldn't have been in there. I do agree that it was kind of wasteful in a way. And I didn't really care about it, so... And then the whole like thing with what was it? The Legolas. That too was like, what the fuck is this? And then how in the books and the movie it's all like a Lord of the Rings prequel instead of the Hobbit story, which the book is not at all. So yeah, but I'm not gonna say
You didn't say anything.
get all mad about it. But that's just what I think.
That's surprising considering you're the guy who's like usually afraid of change or angry at change.
Never angry at change. Never afraid of change.
Boomer.
Change.
This is all lie. All lie.
It's just we shouldn't allow change to happen for no reason.
Can we move on?
That happened for no reason too when he asked Harry if his name was in the
listeners.
goblet.
I'm so sorry.
That happened for a reason because I think he was forbidden to do it.
No, okay. Him asking him was fine, but for some reason they're like, you know what? Let's make it even crazier. Let's make him scream it in his face.
Well, I think it's because like they wanted to do that to let the audience know, like, hey, this is a big turning point. Like, this was not supposed to happen, and now this is gonna change how the course of that whole movie is supposed to go out. Because he wasn't supposed to sign up. I mean, he didn't intend to sign up. So people who haven't read the books now they know that there's a problem arising. You know what I mean?
When his name came out and everyone gasps, that was when I knew this is a problem.
That was one of the things.
Screaming.
And then when Dumbledore, the most powerful wizard, is actually scared for this guy, then you're like, oh shit, he really wasn't supposed to do that, or that really wasn't supposed to happen.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where I kind of see it as like that's like one of the key moments into shifting that whole movie into being more serious than it was supposed to be.
Or don't you hate Harry Potter?
Death Theater.
Like what's...
Yeah, don't you hate this shit?
I respect the story. I enjoy the hero's journey. I love any hero journey.
I hate you.
I love it. I think
you.
the films are done very well. I think they're good movies. I just don't care for the world.
all this praise.
All this praise. Like I like this, like that, like that. But I fucking hate you. I hate you.
I didn't say that I hate you. I just said like
you hate the world. The whole world. That's where they are. That's where they exist in.
It's like, you know what? Why is it not in Middle Earth? I mean,
I didn't say that. I enjoy the characters are pretty good. The movies are done very well.
Again.
They all connect very well cohesively. They're great. They're great movies. I just don't care for the world.
No.
Didn't grab me like it did other kids.
I guess. Did you read all the books?
I read 3.
Pussy, there's like 7.
I know there's 7, but the thing is, I got bored with them.
How?
I don't know. I just
the hero's journey.
I know, but I just got bored reading the books.
You lazy.
I don't know. It's just like they started out like the same thing. He's with his aunt and uncle. They're mean. Goes to school, does his stuff. That's end of 1. Book 2 starts with aunt and uncle, goes to school, does his stuff. Book 3, same thing. Aunt and uncle goes to school, does his stuff.
There's a lot more.
I just can't
stuff.
I was
bored.
bored.
These aren't like 2-page books. Harry was at home. Aunt said, "Go to hell, Harry." And book 1.
I just got tired of it. I don't know. I was bored.
But you know what? You only got bored with the
like
parts
Star
with
Wars
him,
the
with his
exact
aunt
same
and
thing.
uncle.
There's bullshit with the Empire, bullshit with the Empire Part 2, bullshit with the Empire Part 3, or and prequels, bullshit with the droids, bullshit
Same
with the
thing.
droids Part
Yeah.
2, bullshit with the droids Part 3, and they had the audacity to make another trilogy.
What,
bullshit with the Empire Part 2, 2.
You know what?
Bullshit with the Empire Part 2, 2, 3. Bullshit Part 2. It's
There's your reason for not liking Star Wars.
I
That's
like
my
Star
reason
Wars.
for not liking Harry Potter.
No, that wasn't
So here's
my
what I'll
reason.
say about Harry Potter.
Okay.
I think my favorite movie, my favorite of those movies has to be
Goblet of Fire.
number 4.
Not number 1 or 2 or 3 or
Number
5
1
or
and
6
2
or
and 3
7
are very damn good. Well, they're all, like I said, they're
Or
all
the
very
prequel,
good
part 1
done
or prequel,
movies.
part
They're all very well done. But I think 4 was awesome because 1, you got the school.
The school is in the
Jones.
other movies. The school is in the other movies.
Okay, that was one thing. 1, you got school, you got that tournament, and then you got spoiler. You got the return of Voldemort,
Car spoilers.
which was pretty crazy because that's when the shit hits the fan, and then the series gets dark, and then everything goes.
The shit's been hitting the fan since the book 1, movie 1.
like-
Motherfucker had a head on the back of his head.
But,
I was
but,
like,
but
holy shit.
that wasn't
I
as evil as seeing full-on Lord Voldemort in the flesh.
Lord Voldemort was on the back of his
without
head.
having a host or a body. I mean, he's full. I don't understand why you're laughing at that. That doesn't mean anything.
What? He had a head on the back of his head.
But he couldn't do shit. He was just there.
What do you mean?
Couldn't do anything.
Did you see the part where he flies across the room to choke out Harry for the fucking Sorcerer's Stone?
That's it. In number
That's
4.
it.
That's it. In
He
number
flies.
4. In number 4, he has a fucking wand.
What?
And he has a wand in number 4. And they have a straight up
Dude.
duel.
In 3, there's like the werewolf shit. There's the time traveling.
Ugh.
Like, that didn't get you?
That was cool. I didn't
got
say
pretty
that didn't
riled
get
up.
me. Those
My
were very
little
well
kid-
done.
My
I
little
just
kid
thought
jeans were wet.
number 4 had such good pace, energy, interest. Everything was.
But the
good in
world, fuck you.
it. Yeah, the world is
I
just
feel
not
like
that.
I feel like you liked 4 because it was the most like
Itchy.
medieval and like
Medieval?
there's like a tournament. They're fighting dragons and shit with a sword and
So
like
close to the Lord
I
of the
don't know.
Rings.
There's a fucking giant chalice. Yeah, it's so like that one. I feel like that one was so
Barbaric.
different from the rest of Harry Potter, the rest of the movies.
That's why it's so good, though. It was so entertaining.
I
Like
hope the
5
Harry
and
Potter
6
community
and
hears this.
7.1, awful. They're so bad. They're so boring.
But that one, like
They're
the
cool. I like
overall
those movies.
movie, took like a whole step back from the arching story that's been going on this whole time until like the last 20 minutes
and which
when
one?
he finds Voldemort.
Which
Four.
one?
Goblet of Fire.
Well, you could say that about 2 and 3,
No.
sort of.
You can say that about
No.
episode 2. You can say that about episode 3. of
But you
Star
have that
Wars.
whole thing with the fucking weirdo professor who's not himself. And then you get bits and pieces of the story of why he's on trial or whatever, or something like that. So you get that whole arc in there. And then along with the tournament, and then all the characters in the new schools.
We've only watched the movies,
and
not the
everything.
books.
That's what I'm basing it off the books.
Nice.
Or the movies, my bad.
I'm just letting everyone.
That's why I like
You
it,
know,
though. That's why
Next
I like
time we should do Twilight, maybe.
it. I
where you
tried
read
to
all the
watch
books.
Twilight. I
I've
don't
only
want to
seen,
read it,
like,
though.
You can't watch it now.
20
you can't.
minutes of Twilight.
This is way too late to try and
Well,
watch.
so what do you mean
Too
by we
late.
should try
What the fuck?
Twilight?
The Twilight fans are gonna have your head.
What do you mean by try Twilight?
I'm just
Like
I
a
was just
ride, like
kidding.
a roller coaster. Just try it out.
I was saying we're talking about Harry Potter. We might as well do Twilight now next week. Like, I don't know if it was as good as the book.
It's not as good a world. Even though there are werewolves and dragons, or what is it, Dracula, or what is it? You know, he's a vampire.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's what he is, a vampire. That's right.
I
Or
forgot.
vampires and werewolves. Werewolves.
Oh, dude,
It goes full
in that
wolf.
GM when you
Whenever
sent
he wants.
that one message, like, what's your most hated scene in any movie?
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone was just throwing out stupid shit. Like, I think somebody wrote like, Aragon was a fun movie, and then
It was
one of our
fun.
other friends was like, that movie was shit, but he also read the book. But like the movie is
Entertaining.
shit. I haven't seen it in
Like, if
fucking
you haven't
years,
read the
but-
books, it's good.
Top Gun. I hate that scene. It starts and then it ends the whole thing. That's the worst scene of my life.
I don't think you've seen 2 frames of Top Gun, to be honest with you.
It was on at the house.
I've seen them playing gay ass volleyball with each
What's wrong
other.
with volleyball?
All sweaty and shit.
What's wrong with volleyball? What's
You
wrong with being
discriminating
gay?
against volleyball?
Okay, I saw them walking on the
I'm
fucking
playing.
air carrier. All high-fiving.
Playing grab
I've seen
ass.
that.
Like, holy shit. Like, aren't you guys at a war, or aren't you guys protecting the
No.
United States
The
and
whole
its
thing,
allies?
the Top
and
Gun
you're
is
playing
is-
grab ass?
Top Gun is their training. They're
I
not
know that. I've
in
seen the
war
movie. I know
at
that.
the moment, I think, at least. But yeah,
I know that. I was making a funny.
war and grabbing ass.
What was wrong with Aragon?
Okay, so I don't remember.
I watched it a
anymore?
lot. I watched it a ton as a kid. Like, we had a burn CD
Oh.
of it. It was
And then
so
he
fun.
burnt that.
I think. So who's in that movie anyway? Fucking
Aragon?
Aragon, but who
Not
plays
Lord of the
Alfred?
Rings,
Alfred?
Aragon.
Yeah,
Alfred.
yeah, that guy. Yeah. So he's good in the movie.
Something Jeremy Irons, right?
I don't think people like. Well, I think. I guess because it's so different from the books, and people don't like that,
I
and
wouldn't
then
know
they're like,
what the
"Oh,
books
it's
are,
not
ladies and
like the
gentlemen."
book." But again, you can't make a. You just can't do the same thing in a book, bro. Get over it.
Jesus. Everyone has to take consideration of your feelings, but if it comes to anyone else's feelings, it's like, get the fuck out.
Yes, very true.
He agrees. You heard it here.
When they made the Assassin's Creed movie, Alex was so pissed off because it was so different from the game,
It
right?
just wasn't good. It just wasn't good. They
wasn't it
confused
good?
the Animus even more than in the games. They made it so
It wasn't
much
confusing.
much more confusing of how that
It's the
thing
exact
works.
same.
It was confusing. Yeah.
I don't even know how it works. I don't even think they know how the Animus works.
They did.
There's-
they just wanted to
there's
make it
D-
more, visual for the movie.
You get DNA passed on to you, right, from your parents, and they're saying that there's DNA from your great ancestors, and within that DNA there's memories. So boom, we gotta unlock the memories. We gotta complete the whole sequence, and now we're seeing what happened way back when. And
What did happen in that
1300.
movie though? Like what? Like
It's the fucking Apple of
it's
Eden.
the same thing. It's the same thing as the game. They're trying to find the artifact from some ancient civilization a long time ago. It was
And-
more advanced than we are, so they're trying to find this apple of Eden that can control the minds of people.
But what was so bad about the movie then? I'm trying to remember.
You should probably go back
If
and watch
it's
the
if
movie.
it is supposed to be just like the games, it should not have been that horrible. But it was. But what was it though? I think it was
Why don't you
because
go watch the movie.
the majority of the movie is in
Okay.
normal time, I think. And it was like the whole fucking the people in the Animus, because they had multiple people going into the Animus, I think, and they were all like fucking nut jobs and stuff like that, which they aren't in the game. And there's like a whole fucking uprising in the modern time. I think that's what happens, right?
I don't know.
It sounds like you don't remember why you were mad at this movie.
I remember I hated it. Like it was terrible, and you liked it, I think.
Why don't you just rewatch it so you can...
I don't want to though.
looks like this question is never going to be answered.
I don't think I could bring myself to do that. It was
have
so
to.
terrible. But I
Alright,
want to know
but you
the
don't even remember
concrete
why it's
reason of
terrible,
why it was so bad.
You've seen
'Cause
Star Wars
I
a
cannot
lot.
remember.
You've watched the new Star Wars movies a lot. I don't know how you did that.
Well, I was blinded. That's why. I was blinded.
Ha ha ha.
I was blinded by nostalgia and curiosity
Took you long enough.
that it bit me in the ass. So that's what happened. Hey, did you have something to bring up?
Yes.
What?
I forgot.
No, you didn't.
Oh.
No, you didn't.
Well, keep talking.
Save it for next time.
No. I want to keep going.
Keep talking, so I remember it. You fuck.
You forgot? Come on.
No, I remember it, but it's more. It relates to something we were talking about before.
What was it though?
It was about how the PlayStation 4 controllers work on the PlayStation 5, but you can't actually play
what the
any
hell
of
is up
new
with that?
games. I don't know.
Why do they do that?
It's more of a Zach question, but honestly, Zach's not here, so my guess would be that since the fucking games still have the touchpad, and the touchpad on the new PlayStation is not the same, then that means the old one won't work.
Because they keep their shit with their controllers is like it's all like I don't know interactive. With like 'cause some games you can tilt it and stuff, and then like you got the touchpad, you can play it like a guitar, or use it like a spray can or whatever.
Mm.
But now if they're gonna have like new technology in it, now you're forced to have to use the new one because it's not gonna work the same. Like the new games aren't gonna work with the old controller.
Mm-hmm.
It won't have the same capabilities.
And didn't they just have a new conference for more games or something recently?
Not a lot of people were impressed.
Really?
No.
Whoa. What did they release? Nothing?
It was like they showed more gameplay for the new Crash Bandicoot game, and they were showing. I think they showed a little bit of gameplay for the new Hitman game, and they announced that it's going to be all playable in VR, which is interesting. But I don't play Hitman, so
Yeah,
it's not for me. And a bunch of other games, but I don't have a PlayStation. I don't plan on getting the other one, so.
Mm.
So quite a miss for Andrew.
Yeah, but it's just really PlayStation is making a lot of bad moves right now.
I
We'll
think
see what
everybody
happens.
is.
I wouldn't say everyone.
Not everybody?
No.
Who?
I would say Xbox is making more bad moves than PlayStation.
What are the bad moves though?
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just cheeseburger, Andrew. Cheeseburger.
Well, I think that like both of their like moves are just like I don't know, dude. Like I feel like this whole year for games is just like so mediocre, I think.
Okay, Zach's not here. I hate this whole thing of we're gonna say more at our next conference in a few months.
Oh, yeah.
And then that conference comes. We're gonna say a little bit more at the next one.
I don't like it either. I hate it.
It's like they need time. They need time to do all this and that. It's been forever.
They do not need
They should have had all this shit
should have been
done
done already. Like, what are you waiting for, bro? Like, they're supposed to still come out this fall, right?
This whole like dick touch contest that PlayStation and Xbox are having, like who's gonna say their price first? I don't know. It's getting closer and
Dude,
closer.
I've been seeing videos on that.
holiday.
Like, these fucking stupid companies. I swear to God, Microsoft and Sony do not know the value of people's money. I swear to God, because people are going to have to fucking,
especially right now,
especially now during the pandemic. No one's got fucking cash to just spend willy nilly. You got to know the price of these consoles if you want to save up for it and budget. This is stupid. Who do you think will honestly say their price first?
Xbox.
PlayStation.
You say PlayStation. You say Xbox. I say Xbox will. They have to. One of them has to.
I would bet since they're going to do
what?
another BS event in, I guess, this month. I would guess then, but if they don't, then it's going to be some bullshit like and it's going to be like a normal ad on Twitter, and then at the very bottom, and the price is this, and that's it. Like there's no pomp and circumstance at all. So they either do one where there is a lot of pomp and circumstance, or it's the exact opposite, and it's just in a tweet, and that's it.
How much do you think they'll cost?
I don't know.
I would say
I've heard rumors that the Xbox is going to be like $400.
No way.
Well, I know that there's still rumors that there's going to be another Xbox, like the all digital one, and it's going to be way cheaper.
Why the fuck have they not even released that?
Because they have fucking more events planned out.
That's stupid. Why do they keep having more? Like E3's canceled, we'll just have multiple events.
There was always going to be another event, Gamescom.
That's
if
not
there was
happening.
Did you not hear the sentence I just said? I said if none of the shit happened that has happened, meaning pandemic, you know how other words mean other things. There was if E3 would have happened and Gamescom would have happened, there was a whole different event. But since the pandemic happened, both of them are canceled. So they have to work around that and create more events. All these bullshit remote events that no one likes because they're so lame.
They're so goddamn lame.
I'd never thought that I would miss these fucking cringy ass panels and conferences than I do now.
Well, it's entertaining.
Because these fucking live streams that are an hour long have shown little to nothing that they used to. Like, they could make straight up an hour long thing to show whatever they want and just hit play or hit premiere on YouTube. But no, they decided to show as little as possible, like with their time, where they could have put anything that they want. The demo would have been perfect. There would have been no fucking mishaps on stage, nothing. But they've been so lazy, these companies, bro. They've been so fucking lazy that this whole pandemic, this quarantine, this isolation...
I'm going to pull a Zach. Let me get my deck.
Trap card.
You know how there's a pandemic? Do you know?
Yes, we know that.
Do you know that affects everyone, including them?
Yes.
So do you think that the pandemic probably plays a part in that? That's all I'll say. Like, that would probably be their excuse.
I understand that people...
And it's a pretty good one, too.
That people have lost their jobs. It's a terrible, terrible thing that's happened with this pandemic. Terrible.
Say it.
And I know that a lot of these companies have said that they're going to be working from home, right? Obviously, you can't be as productive. You just can't. You're at home. You work on your computer, and then you see your TV, you see food, and you get distracted, right? Obviously, that's going to happen. But it almost feels like they have said that statement a while ago, months ago, and now, like, they should probably keep saying that, which I don't think they are, and maybe just let people know more that this pandemic is fucking with us, and that to expect less, because right now, we want to see more because it is already August. November is 3 months away. So they gotta hurry the fuck up with this shit. If not, fucking cancel these launches if you're not ready. I feel like these companies are just not ready. I think this pandemic did bite them in the ass. Just come out and say it. Come out and say it, bro. They've already canceled all the movies. Cancel all the games.
And the
Do
movies
it.
aren't canceled. What are you talking about?
They're not coming out this year.
You don't know that. If the medical community had said vaccine out is done today, coming out next week, the movies would come out literally in 2 weeks.
I don't believe that.
Just because it says Top Gun 2021 doesn't mean like, oh, if let's say the best shit happens and there is a vaccine next week, you think, oh, we're gonna stand by the date. We're not gonna release it for another 300 days.
Yes, they would because they would allow the people, as many people, to get that vaccine as possible, because there's still going to be people that probably can't get it right away.
No, they wouldn't.
Yes,
they would push the date literally till like what, a month from now, and that's it.
I don't think they would.
Yeah,
I don't think they would.
Yeah, what the fuck? Then what are they going to do? Nothing.
They would just leave it there. People will still see it, even if it's a year away.
No, they got to get that money now. They have more movies coming out.
You're right about that, but
they can't have 28 movies come out one
just
weekend.
But
the thing is that
boom blockbusters.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's going to be so much out there that they're not going to still won't be able to make as much money as you think that they would.
They're going to push them back forward. They're not going to just keep them back there.
I don't think they will.
All right.
But well, you know, what do I know, right? All I'm saying is that if
F yourself.
If the game
whatever
industry,
you said before that, nope, invalid.
If the game industry really is in trouble and they don't know nothing because they don't really have a plan or it derailed, come out and say it, please. Please end this chicken fight of you and the prices, please. Because I don't even think they have a price, to be honest with you.
They probably do.
They do.
There's no way they do.
They do. They do. What the hell are you talking about?
No way.
Yeah.
If
they can't.
one of them
they can't
comes out,
not gauge their price.
They're saying before they even make the console. Like,
I'm saying that
on the whiteboard.
I'm saying that whoever has their price out first, the competitor will change it. Guarantee you that will happen.
I don't know about that.
Guarantee that will happen.
Do you work there and do you know the prices already?
No. It's just pure competition.
Well, yeah, they're two different companies.
That's why as soon as one makes a move, the other will change it.
Works?
I do know how the market works.
It's clearly not.
It's gonna happen. I guarantee you. Anyways, I think that's it for the day.
I mean, you don't have to end it right there. We can talk about other things.
Like what?
I enjoyed talking about Harry Potter, but you just fucking shit all over it. And make me sad a little bit. But then I know. Remember, like, there's other people out there, and I hope they fucking fuck you.
Fuck me about Harry Potter. Do it. I don't know shit about it. I don't read the books. I don't care. I don't like them.
That's an invitation, folks. He wants you to do it.
Send me a DM. I hope fucking Malfoy Adabra me in the ass. I don't give a fuck. Harry Potter is a lot better than you. I don't give a shit. Whatever.
Well, Michael, I want to ask you something. This exclusive stuff, how much longer is it going to last? I'm done. I mean, I think Xbox is basically done.
Yeah,
the only thing they do is
exclusives?
The only thing they do is the game itself. They don't do like, skins or whatever. PlayStation's still playing this old game from 2008.
Yeah, I think they just want to ride out as long as they can of waving their Sony dick in everyone's face. Like, look who we have the rights to. We can make a Spider-Man game. We got Ratchet and Clank still. Maybe God of War. Who knows? Like, they're holding on to their major titles for as long as they can. Everything else, I think they're going to slowly stop caring about it. Because people are I don't know, going to stop liking it. I feel like the generation is getting older and wiser, like us. Like, we don't just buy it anymore without caring of what console it's on. Mm-hmm. We're kind of getting tired of it. So...
I agree.
Mm-hmm. What do I know?
No, I actually fully agree with that. I do.
Thank you.
Because, I don't know. I just do.
You don't know? You just do?
I do.
Okay.
I really do, though. Anything else?
I think I'm good.
Good?
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening to this episode. We really appreciate you. We really appreciate the viewership on YouTube, the downloads on all the podcast feeds. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean.com. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys next week.